This is amazing. Now we are going to see how you can self-host Ollama without relying on any third party. This also means we are going to self-host Llama 3 using Ollama. In this we are going to see how to create a Linux virtual machine using Google Cloud, then how to install Ollama in Google Cloud or a virtual machine, then activate remote access for Ollama, and finally create an app like a user interface chatbot and then interact with the large language model Llama 3. The Linux virtual machine can be anything. It could be even from AWS, it could be even in GCP or Azure, but all of the concepts remains the same. That's exactly what we're going to see today. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm really excited to show you about how to run Ollama in a remote server and integrate that with your own application. When a user uses an AI application, we're going to link that directly to Google Cloud. That's where our Ollama is running. So the user could be anyone. You can have hundreds of users using your mobile application or a desktop application, and they are able to access your Ollama server, which is running Llama 3. I'm going to take you through step by step on how to set this up and create a user interface like this so you can chat with your large language model. But before that, I regularly create videos in regards to artificial intelligence on my YouTube channel, so do subscribe and click the bell icon to stay tuned. Make sure you click the like button so this video can be helpful for many others like you. First, sign up to Google Cloud. There you should be able to find Compute Engine. Just click on that. That's where you create your virtual machine with GPU support. After that, create instance, then give a name for your instance, then choose GPU. There you got different version. I'm going to use NVIDIA T4, number of GPUs 1, and you can see the monthly estimate is 204 USD. Then you can choose the machine type you want. I'm using one virtual CPU and 3.75 GB of memory just for our testing purpose. Next, when you come down, you can see the boot disk. So 10 GB is not enough. So to increase that, just click change. There increase that to 100, and then the version I'm going to use is Ubuntu. So generally, NVIDIA drivers are easy to install in Ubuntu. That's what I tested, and I'm going to choose Ubuntu 22.04 and click select. Now after this, allow HTTP and HTTPS. Next, in the advanced options, in the networking tab, make sure you've enabled ephemeral automatic. This means it can automatically generate an IP address for you, and network tier is premium. Now you can click create. That will automatically create your virtual machine. And here is the virtual machine which I have created. You will be able to SSH into that box directly from this interface. Just click on this, transferring SSH keys to the virtual machine, and now I am inside the box. So now the next step, we need to install GPU drivers so that the graphic card will work. I will put all this information in the description below so you can see the installation step. I'm just going to follow this. Secure boot VMs. So first step, apt-get update, and click enter. Next, just copying this command to find the NVIDIA driver version, pasting it again, clicking enter. Next, Linux modules NVIDIA, same as before, copying, pasting it here and click enter. Next, copying this configuration, copied it and pasting it here and clicking enter. Next, installing the software properties common, and it's installed now. Exporting the Ubuntu version 22.04, copying the command, pasting it here. There are 4 more commands, copying and pasting, copying and pasting. Next, copied and pasted, copied. And final step is to install CUDA package. Now it's getting installed. Now we are going to verify if everything got installed. Now I can see the Tesla T4 GPU got installed. Now the server setup is done. Now we are going to install Ollama. That is the second step which we are going to do. From here on, it will be much more easier and quicker. In ollama.com, just copy the Linux command because I'm using Linux, and then pasting it here and clicking enter. This is now installing Ollama in Linux machine, and you can see NVIDIA GPU installed. So it's all ready for us. Next, Ollama pull Llama 3 to download Llama 3 model. Now we have completed step number 2. Third step is to activate remote access. As of now, you are not able to access. You won't be able to access your server. To enable access, you need to enable the firewall, and you need to allow Ollama remote access. To do that, you can see the documentation in Ollama GitHub repo faq.md. So this is where you need to modify the settings. I'm going to follow for Linux, but if you want to do for Mac or Windows, you can see that there. So to edit the settings, I'm going to copy this command, paste it here. I need to add sudo to make it work. Sudo, then the command, and click enter. Then I'm adding this 2 lines of code. Service environment Ollama host 0000. That's it. After doing this, press Ctrl O to write. Ctrl O write, and then Ctrl X to exit. I've exited now. Next, I'm going to copy these 2 commands, but I need to add sudo before each of the command. So sudo systemctl daemon reload, then sudo systemctl restart Ollama. Now it's all done. Now when I typed curl 00001144, then it says Ollama is running. That is good. So it's all done now. We need to find our computer IP address. We can find just by typing curl ifconfig.me. You can see the IP address here, or you can even find that from Google Cloud Console. I'm just clicking that machine. There you can see all the settings there. Here I need to add a firewall rule in my network. So I'm just going to click that. Here I can see firewalls. Just click on that and create a firewall. Add firewall rule. There you can type allow Ollama, just the name. And here I'm going to choose all instances in the network. Generally, it's better to provide access only to that one machine, but for a quick test, I'm going to do that for all. Then source IP 0.0.0/0. Even for this, it's good to restrict if you're planning to use a proxy server so that it will be much more secure. So consult a security expert before implementing this in production. Next, coming below in the TCP, I'm going to add this port number 11434, then click create. That's it. Now when I click this and see, I should be able to see the allow Ollama firewall added successfully here. Now step number 3 is done. Finally, we are going to create an app and integrate that with your own self-hosted Ollama server. This is exactly what we're going to do now. Our Ollama server, Llama 3, is running remotely on Google Cloud, and we are going to access from our local computer. First, pip install chainlit and then click enter. Next, let's create a file called ui.py and then click enter. First, import chainlit as CL, then async OpenAI. Next, configuring the async OpenAI client where you're providing a fake key. And this is where we are providing our IP address, which we found it from our console and also from by typing ifconfig.me. Next, we're going to add the settings. Model name Llama 3, temperature, max tokens. Next, add cl.onChatStart, a decorator, creating a function and telling the UI what it should do when it starts the interface. System message, you are a helpful chatbot. That's it. Next, second function, add cl.onMessage. This is the main message. And here we are providing the message history, calling the chat completions.create function. That's where it's calling the large language model, which is Llama 3, using Ollama endpoint. Here we are retrieving the streaming message, saving the history, and finally updating the message. That's it. Now we have successfully created a user interface using chainlit. Now I'm going to run this. In your terminal, chainlit run ui.py and then click enter. And it's running in port number 8000. I'm going to open it, and this is the interface. On the left hand side is the server. I'm going to check the logs. On the right hand side, I'm going to ask a question. Give me a meal plan for me today. And you can see it's generating the response. On the left hand side, you can see the changes. On the right hand side, you can see it's starting the large language model. And you can see it's getting generated, the meal plan with breakfast, lunch, snack and dinner. Going to ask another thing. Write an email to my manager about holiday and click enter. And you can see it's writing an email to my manager. And that's it. You have successfully integrated your application with a remotely running Ollama. Now you are able to create your own application. It could be a mobile application or your desktop application, or it could be even your own internal company tool. And you can self-host your own Ollama in your own network and making sure that it remains private to your own network by restricting those firewalls. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to create more videos similar to this, so stay tuned. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe, and thanks for watching.